Good world. It's KEYZ, CEO of No Cap Podcast, and my guest.
What's going on, man? I go by a lot of names, man. Y'all call me Mark, call me Bless, Bless Clothing, call me. We outside.
Hey, cuz, man, let me holler at you about something. What sparked your interest in fashion, man?
Honestly, I always kind of been into clothes. My older cousin, when I was coming up,
Okay.
he always kind of put that shit on. And really, long story short, I was about fifth grade, gave me a green polo leather jacket. And I was walking around Connolly Road flossing that shit. And since then, I always kind of been into it, man. The Jordans and, the classic sneakers in the 90s. Growing up then, like, that's all we had.
Okay.
It was like the clothes was like your statement piece. And that's how you could express yourself, especially where we coming from. But as far as, like, doing it myself, I kind of started that, lost my grandmother 2019. And
Okay.
it was always something that me and her talked about. Like, hey, do your own thing.
Rest in
Do your
peace,
own
Grams.
thing.
Rest in
And,
peace, Grams.
I went through a situation at that time, pandemic happened, and I just decided to press go on it and say, yo, let's see what we could do with it. And now we still here, 3 years later, going on year 4.
Okay. Shit, quality definitely is right. You know what I mean? Looking good on me. You know what I mean?
Appreciate it, you know what I mean?
Describe your brand in 3 words.
Whew, 3 words, man.
Really? Just give me 3, man. I don't need nothing crazy.
Unique, edgy, class.
I like that. What makes you different from the other ones, though?
I would say, the difference is behind the meaning. You go on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, you see it's a thousand niggas selling T-shirts. It's 1,000 niggas with a brand. But ultimately, what separates is those that keep going. I would say it's unique because of the meaning behind it.
Okay.
I get this question a lot. I may be jumping ahead because you might ask me what it means.
Well, that was my next question, but keep going.
But blessed, really, it can be whatever you want it to be. A lot of people, it resonates with church and growing up in the church, which I did grow up in the church. I don't know if a lot of y'all know my father's a pastor.
Okay.
But beyond that, man, I feel like it can be anything you want it to be. We just blessed to be here. We blessed to be able to do this. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's a
We woke
fact.
up this morning. You know what I'm saying? You got the opportunity to record a podcast and design clothes, and I think blessed is just a state of mind, and I feel like it could take you anywhere. And as far as the edgy piece, as I've been growing into it, I've kind of tried different things things that I might not necessarily wear. But it's gotten good feedback. I've been able to put the brand in different places, and again, some of the stuff I put out, I like it. But if I had went to the store maybe a year or 2 ago, I might have said, nah, this not for me.
And why is that?
Just because for me, I always I'm not too loud. I'm not a loud person. I'm really simple with the clothes. So with my brand, you'll get maybe a different cut. Like this past winter, I put out some cropped hoodies. It was like, I don't know if I really would like that for myself, but as I put it on, it was like, you know what, this is pretty cool. But with the brand, you kind of get the idea of, hey, let me put my twist on what's hot and what's new, and that's what I did.
Not to cut you off, but how do you know what's trending? Like what makes you put out certain items to be like what's trending in that time frame? Like what makes you put that out? How do you know? How do you keep up with the trends?
I would say it's really research, and it's really just paying attention to what's going on. Because in this industry, if you behind the 8 ball, you lost. You know what I'm saying? You got to be ahead of the game. So what's hot last winter might not be hot this winter.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So whether it's online, whether it's going to fashion shows, going to conventions, and just tapping in with different people. You know what I'm saying? I might talk to a lady that might have an idea. I might talk to my nephew, different demographic than me, might have an idea. And you kind of encompass all of that, put it together for, what you want to do without getting too far away from what you want the brand to be. But things are always moving. So you kind of got to stay ahead of it, really. That's really how you win, because kind of like Kanye, man. Like Kanye was out here wearing, pink polos, little jeans, and everybody was laughing at him fast forward 3-4 years later, that was the trend. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how you play that for me.
What makes you different from the local fashion designers around your area?
I mean, I would say for that, I mean, I think kind of everybody is one and the same as far as trying to win. In this area, particularly since COVID, you know, everybody started something. And that's good. I love that, especially, you know, for us young black people. You know, we all should be trying to do something, whether it's a T-shirt, makeup, you know, cake, baking, whatever you into. But I would say what separates me is my drive and my passion. You know, no disrespect to none of my peers. I look at them as peers, but I'm still here. I haven't stopped. I haven't missed a drop. I'm throwing my own events, and for those that's paying attention, they can see that it's grown. Again, no shot at others, but some people not here no more. So I think that's what separates me is my hustle.
That's a good answer. Who inspired you to do fashion, though?
I mean, you obviously inspired by a lot of people, you know, like Virgil's of the world, you know, on the grand scheme of things, you know, rest in peace. Kanye, you know, those big designers, you know, Louis Vuitton, all of that stuff is like, it kind of all boils back to the same thing of fashion. Okay. So, you know, I'm inspired by a lot of things, and I'm really kind of inspired by my people around me. Like, this might sound crazy, but when I started this, I say, yo, if my homeboys, some of my close family fuck with what I got going on to something, and I'm gonna keep it going. Okay. So when I put things out, that was really my first thing. Like, yo, let me see if I can impress my folks that I know are into fashion, and that's really what kept me inspired to keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you. I've been seeing Bless around a lot, and you know, Rick Ross. I done seen, you know, a couple celebrities with your Big O.
Shout out
Trenton,
Big O.
New Jersey. What celebrity that you feel has the biggest impact in the fashion world?
I mean, the biggest impact in the fashion world, I think.
Well, not even say that, not to cut you off, but because I know everybody has different fashion statements. Mm-hmm. You might have people that wear the big jeans still, big hoodie, oversized hoodies. Mm-hmm. But it's just like, who do you look at as one of the?
I mean, obviously, like I said earlier, Kanye West. Okay. I think Kanye West really drives the culture, no matter, you know, what. I don't know what's going on with the bro mentally, where he's at, but you look back things now that he was doing 5-6 years ago. That's out now. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's the slides, people copying the slides, people copying the shoes. But from a celebrity standpoint, I like Gunna. You know what I'm saying? Like Gunna kind of.
Yeah, fact.
He kind of jump out the box, you know. He a little weird.
What he got going on don't got nothing to do with
nothing.
That, but
everybody got their, you know, everybody got their opinion about him.
I like Westside Gunna.
I like him too.
Westside Gunna is he's a fashion mogul.
Yeah, I like Griselda. I take a lot from there. I like Lil Yachty too. Like,
you like Yachty?
Yeah, I like Lil Yachty, man. Like I just kind of.
If you like Yachty, you like Ooh.
I do. I like him too.
Uzi. I say you like Uzi.
I like Uzi too.
You like Ooh.
And from a standpoint of fashion, because I like how they take I like how they do what they want to do.
Offset another one. Not to, you know. I like how he puts certain things together.
Yeah, I like Offset too, man. I mean in that world, yo, rap, hip hop, man. That's the culture. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of dictate what's going on from low level to corporate America. You know, that's us. So, like, these gentlemen, I never had the opportunity to meet, but from afar, you just kind of like what they got going on. You like how they move and all of that. So, I could draw inspiration from a lot of different guys in the hip-hop world.
Okay.